next candidate is Theo Chino. Is Theo here? Yes. Theo Chino was born and raised in France and came here, sorry, he was born in France and raised here in New York. He came here when he was 3 months old. And he is an activist here in New York. And Theo, please give us a 3-minute speech of why you should be the next public advocate. When you have 30 seconds left, we'll give you a little ding on the piano and then we're going to ask you some questions.
Theo Chino, T-H-E-O-C-H-I-N-O, and my website is theochino.com. Basically, I'm a member of the For Freedom Club. I'm a member of the county committee. I'm a computer engineer. English is not my primary language. I'm a C. My language are COBOL, C, C++, PHP, and all those terms you never heard of. I am also the founder of the New York Privacy Advocate Board, which was, the goal was to create a RAND guideline board, actually a board where a hacker, the computer hacker, and city official could learn from each other and exchange ideas on how to deal with data and things like that. And the reason I'm running for public advocate, basically, I'm running for public advocate on the line called Courage to Change. So I'm going to ask the timekeeper to do me a favor and have the courage to change and extend my time by 3 minutes and reduce the question by 3 minutes. So we come back to the same amount of time.
All right, why don't you
Well, the reason I'm going to say that, because I'm going to answer all your questions. But the job of the public advocate, basically, is to be the chair of the Commission of Public Information and Communication. If you never heard of that job, it's in the charge of the City of New York, and that's what the job of the public advocate is. Basically, the job of the public advocate is to be the webmaster of the City of New York. You know, in your club, you have a webmaster who keeps the website up to date. Usually it's the guy who you grab around the street and you're like, here's the password, they lose the password, you know, all the problem you can have with a website. That's what the public advocate actually is. He's the website for the New York City. So that changed when I discovered that in the charge of New York. That changed my whole perspective about what the job of the public advocate is. The job of the public advocate is not to be Mayor Biss, is not to be the Speaker of the Council, is to actually be the chair of the communication and public information. What that means, it means how the data of all the agencies are shared with the citizens of New York. Instead of going through FOIA requests, to go through, I don't know what mountain you need to climb to get data, that's the job of the public advocate. And, well, the thing is, if you put lawyers, if you put a politician who wants to be mayor, well, the part of doing the website, nobody does it. And it gets forgotten over time. Since 1989, that board only met 3 times. In 2007, in 2012, and in 2016. So imagine doing your website for your club, only having 3 meetings and be done. You can see how your website becomes stale very quickly. So the reason I'm running for public advocate is because I'm a computer engineer. I worked for Spectrum. I was a laid-off worker. I built the internet for Spectrum. I was doing it since 2004. I know how to run a website. I know how to deal with database. I know how to deal with information. That's my 30 seconds on 4 minutes, or that's my 30 seconds on...
30 seconds.
Okay.
30 seconds. Last week's open introductions.
So, I'll go back. Well, even today, there was a decision made against Airbnb, or for Airbnb, regarding the 4th Amendment right, the lawsuit that happened. If there was someone who knew how to handle data at the City of New York on a political elected position, how to handle those issues would be a no-brainer. I mean, Airbnb, Uber, Lyft, Facebook, Link NYC, Cashless Toll, HIPAA, Amazon Recognition, ICE, New York City ID. I mean, when we built New York City ID, it was a beautiful idea. Except Trump came about and said, I want all the data of all you illegal. So that's what the public advocate office is for. And that's what I bring into the office, and that's what I want to run. And
great. So the first question is, what are your top 3 priorities as public advocate, and what concrete steps will you take to realize them?
Well, my first priority would be to get the COPIC, as it's called, the Communication Board, and actually meet on a monthly basis and start drawing a plan on what do we need for the data, how we handle the data of New York. And that job alone is worth 5 points. So Friday 1 to 5 is getting the data of New York getting handled. Corey Johnson seems to have liked the idea because he said that as public advocate, that's what he will concentrate on the next 45 days. So I guess I've done part of my job. Next question.
Okay. Janet Gutierrez from the Four Freedoms Club asked this. What steps can be taken to assist low and moderate income New Yorkers in severe debt?
Well, the public advocate, I mean, except sharing information, it's you know, the perspective I have is about sharing information, sharing education. So that's the job, I mean, it's more the job of the mayor to deal with those things. I mean, as a public advocate, all I can say is we need to figure out how those predatory office work. Like you remember the payday loan companies? They have used data actually to get around all their scheme to get the people to get into 200%. So if the public advocate was on top of the data, they would have seen the payday loan company come in a mile away. But anyway, that's well under the bridge.
This question is from Sylvia Tyler. What concrete steps can the city take to increase voter turnout?
Well, make the election exciting. Bring new vision in. I mean, we can change every rule. I'm also French, as I said before. And the French have the more restrictive voter law ever. You only vote one day, in person, on a Sunday, and you have to bring 3 forms of ID. If the ID is not the right one, you don't get to vote. So the people in France still vote at 60%. So I mean, the restrictiveness of the law is not what makes it why people don't vote. The other thing is equal time. That's something I've been talking about. We have 31 candidates running now. The media has decided, Harold Lewis has decided who will be heard. You will hear the one who have been elected, the one who have money, but me, the small guy, no, I have to spend my time fighting with him. So to make the election exciting, we need to figure out a way to give equal time without the media judging who's a good or bad candidate. If Trump had $2 billion of free TV, no candidate together could match the free TV he got from the media. And well, at the end of the day, they were all fighting on who had the bigger hand. So we need to think about that.
This question is from Bridget Cusick from the Four Freedoms Club.
Aisha?
Yes. All right, so the question for everyone is, what specific steps can you as public advocate take to address the serious and ongoing issues at NYCHA?
Well, it seems like NYCHA is a money problem. We need money. We need to find money. I mean, the city council need to get their head together. Corey Johnson need to get his head together. The mayor need to get their head together and figure out where the money is. I guess the data is not that good, so it's hard to figure out when you don't have good data. So I'll work on getting good data so they can make good decisions and figure out where to borrow the money. But that's for the city council to figure it out. All I can do is give data.
Okay. What is the biggest problem facing New York City right now?
The biggest problem?
Biggest problem.
We have so many problems. But that's what makes life exciting at the same time. The subway, but the thing is that I grew up in the 70s, so I'm comparing things like the subway is broken. I took the subway today, it was running fine. Sometimes it gets an old system. It's 110 years old. So we need to fix it. We need to figure out how to do that. What another problem I see people complaining about? Working two jobs, forgetting about what life is, and running after one thing after the other, like in a rat cage. And so that's what the problem I see as New York is the way we live. We're always running after something else that we need to slow down maybe.
Okay. This question is from Vanessa Aronson from the Lex Club. She asks, Tish James effectively used her background as an attorney to reinvigorate the office of the public advocate. How will you draw your unique background to fulfill the office's mandate, which is amorphous and widely unknown?
Didn't I just answer that in my opening?
Fair enough. We'll go on to the next one, which I think is actually going to be the last question.
That's fine.
Okay. How did you get here, and how do you plan on getting home?
I jumped the turnstile because my wallet fell down on the other side and the train was there. But because we have one free transfer, I pay my fare at the Manhattan 34 Express bus. So I paid my due. So the fare was paid.
All right. Everyone, pubadvocate.nyc. For Theo Chino, pubadvocate.nyc.
Thank you very much, and I'll see you again in June when we start petitioning for the next step. Thanks.